Hi there. Well, here's my robotics workbench. Basically you can see the two quite heavy duty robotic arms sitting up there. Each has 3 degrees of freedom with the additional wrist movement and currently at the moment EZ grippers. These can be exchanged for heavy duty metal ones. On the front of the bench there's a screen. This is a touch screen, which sometimes for me makes it easier to use, but basically the system itself is powered by a potentiometer, a EZ controller and a Pololu Maestro servo controller, which we'll look at in a moment. Firstly, here is the potentiometer. This essentially controls the 6 heavy-duty servos that you see. Just behind it is the EZ controller, and behind that, the one currently flashing at the moment, is the Pololu Maestro. So that's basically the 3 control systems that the workbench has. And excluding the potentiometer, both EZ and the Pololu can control the every servo on the complete workbench. Now this is quite an interesting feature, because what I've done is I've created a small turntable that again is controlled by either controller, with a webcam sitting beside it. This means that I could in effect take photographs of many different angles of a particular object, relay this to whatever system happens to be doing the analysis, and allow the robot arms to potentially carry out more tasks. I haven't programmed anything with this yet because I've only just finished building it, but that's the idea. So essentially, using Pololu and Mathematica, I could rotate an object, create a 3D mesh from the images, and then use that 3D mesh to manipulate the robot arms in some way. Perhaps not the best description, but it's somewhere along those lines. It's a rotating turntable with a webcam at the side of it. Use your imagination. And here are the 2 heavy-duty grippers that can be placed on the ends of both robotic arms to allow it to grip slightly heavier objects. Now firstly, a quick demonstration of the movement of each servo. As I said, I haven't got anything programmed, so there'll be no fancy movements and things, but you can basically see that it all does work. Right, we can start with the left wrist, and that's the left as you're looking at it. And the right wrist. We can also see, you can see the camera sticking over the top. This can be manipulated in much the same way. There's a certain jerkiness when using these controls, but when you're controlling them directly, you don't get all that jerkiness. Right, you have right gripper, left gripper. Sorry, got that wrong. Now the left gripper. Now we have the left base. We have the left base, which is the left as you're facing it. There's also a left pivot. Oops. Right, and you have the same with the right. And a right pivot. And then you have what I call a left and right elbow. So you can see essentially everything functions under Pololu. Next we'll look at EZ doing more or less the same thing. Now as you can see, EZ Builder is now set up to control the robotic arms. So let's begin with a few commands, the 3 that I've actually programmed in. Calibrate. Calibrate left. Calibrate. Calibrate right. Calibrate. If we go into auto position, you can see that EZ now has total control . Well, that's basically the best I can do at the moment, so I hope that shows you that everything does actually work with both systems. Thank you.